How you doing, guys? Moonchild back here for another review, and today we're going to be looking at the tank crossing mod by Cigreen. Let's take a look at it. So yeah, as we just said, we're going to be looking at the tank crossing mod by Cigreen. It's a wooden parallel dual 18650 box mod. It's a laminated pine wood box. We have this laser etching on the front, obviously like a cartoon tank. Tank crossing mods and stars across the bottom, the Cigreen logo, and on the back you have your serial number. Today I have the support RDA from Watofo on top, and it's going pretty well. It's producing the clouds. The RDA I'm not overly keen with at the moment, but I've only had it a few days, so we're going to give it a go. We're going to keep on trying it before the review. What else we got? Inside, as you can see, nice thick wiring between the positive switch onto from the switch, sorry, onto the positive connection there. We have a silver plated adjustable 510 pin. It's not spring loaded, it is screwed. I'll show you that down in the close-up. And the atomizer plate itself has got airflow channels cut into it, so if you are one of them people that uses an atomizer with airflow from the 510 pin, you're still going to be fine. We'll put the door back on. We'll have a little vape. In here I've got a 0.2 ohm coil. I think it was 0.23. And we're vaping a DIY juice. We've got some strawberry milkshake. That's an 80-20 VG-PG mix. And that's at 3 mg. Let's top it up. And let's see what she can do before we go down to the close-ups. As you can see, it's still putting out plenty of vapour. It's pretty hard hitting. It hits pretty well, but it has got quite a low voltage drop on it as well, which is quite noticeable. And obviously, as your batteries start to drain, when the volts are going in your batteries, you do notice it even more. But that's what I've got so far. Let's take it down to the table. We'll have a look at it. I'll show you it close up. I'll show you where it comes, and then we'll come back up to the top, talk on it, vape on it, and I'll give you my final thoughts. See you in a sec, guys. So this is how your tank crossing mod will come boxed to you. As you can see, it's in this cardboard box. There's a green logo on the top there. Not much else on the box, just a QR code on the bottom, made in China. Let's take it out. Just a little Cigreen card there. On the back, just shows you how to put your batteries in. Just making sure that you put them in the right way and the correct way without stripping the coating off your batteries. Nothing else in there, just an empty box. So the mod came in this little baggie, and there's the mod. So there's your serial number on the bottom, on the back, sorry, the Cigreen logo on the bottom there, and there's the design on the front. The door is held on with magnets, just there. The soldering on the bottom there is pretty neat. There is a like a copper strand of wire going straight up the back there, obviously behind this sticker, and that comes right up to the plate there, and it's connected to the positive terminal and the 510 connection at the top. Here's the switch. As you can see, literally a mechanical switch. You push the switch, it completes the connection, it fires. It's an adjustable 510 pin. It's the screw top, not spring loaded. The plate on top is slightly raised, and as I said on the FaceTime shot, there is airflow channels milled into the deck itself there, so that if you're using any atomizers that take the airflow from a 510 pin, that comes straight up for you. As I said as well, it's a parallel box mod, so make sure that you put in your batteries in the right way. That's on this one, obviously, that's the positive at the top and the negatives at the bottom. It tells you on the card that you put the, grab a battery. So take your batteries and you place the positive at the top first, and then you push in from there. It's slightly fiddly to get your batteries back out. You can get hold of them just like that, or you can just give it a little knock and they do come out. So the negative pins at the bottom, there are copper plates there, and I believe I read that this is silver plated, or the 510 pin is silver plated. I can't remember. I've had the mod for a while, and I just did a bit of googling before I pressed record, and not much came up. So I'm presuming that these are not hard to find now, because they were pretty much everywhere when I got them. But I think I believe I got this from M Vapes, but they've discontinued them now. So I'll have a look around and put in the description if I can find any more. But there's not much else to show you down here, other than the fact, like I said, the magnetic door. It's got the sort of slides up there. It's got the channels, so you slide that up, locks in place. Like I said, it's a laminated pine wood. The switch, it's just a springy switch. That's your 510 plate. Like I said, there's nothing else much to show you. It's a mechanical wooden box mod. It's a parallel box mod. It does what it says on the tin. So what we'll do, we'll take it back up to the top, we'll talk on it, vape on it, and I'll give you my final thoughts about this mod. Okay, I'll see you in a sec, guys. So that was a quick up close look at the tank crossing mod by Cigreen. Again, it hits pretty well. I'll show you again. You do get plenty of vapor production from the actual mod itself. Obviously, well, not from the mod, obviously, depending on your build and the amount you've got on top. But there is plenty. It does, the way that it works, it actually hits pretty well. Now I've got some positives and some negatives about this. The positives, get the words right. Again, it does hit pretty well. It is easy. The ease of use is amazing. It's slide off the door, put your batteries in, and push the button, and you're away. Where it does get a little bit is, I can't remember how much I paid for it. It must have been around 40 to 50 pounds. I've had it a few months now. But when I got it, it was even. I don't know if you can see there. It's not going to come up, is it? Like, you look at it straight down the middle. You can see the door sort of hangs over a little bit there. It's flat this side, but it hangs a little bit there. Door is rattly. There's no battery rattle. That's all door rattle. Across the bottom, it doesn't sit flush. There is a piece. This bit of wood here sort of hangs off the bottom. I think you can just about see that. There you go. So it doesn't sit flat. It sort of sits on the table a little bit like that. Again, a little bit annoying when you're paying sort of 40, 50 pounds. I know it's wood. It does expand. It does contract. But ever since I got it, it's done that. Again, I could sand that down. I could sand down the door, but you shouldn't really have to. You know what I mean? It's not. You shouldn't have to. The switch, it's quite springy. Obviously, it's not clicky. There's always one in there. Always remember to turn off your Facebook notifications. That's a tip for you. So yeah, the spring, not the spring, the switch. It's a sort of spongy, springy kind of switch. I'm not too sure what the amp limit is on this switch, but it does. I've had it warm once or twice. It doesn't always get hot, but occasionally it does get warm. I've never had to go, oh no, that's hot, and put it down. But like I said, it does get warm. And when you're thinking it's a mechanical mod, people are going to be running low builds on this kind of thing. It shouldn't get too warm. Now my other annoyance, I'll take off my atomizer here. I didn't show you in the close-up. Let me find my screwdriver. But like I said, it's an adjustable 510 pin, but it's screwable. I'm not about it. There you go. So there you go. So obviously some atomizers have a smaller 510 pin than others. Like with the support, I've had to bring this up quite a way to make connection. Obviously, it does get finicky. Every time you want to change an atomizer, you've got to change your 510 pin. You know, adjust the height of the 510 pin. And obviously, when you screw an atomizer down, I've had it a few times with this atomizer in particular. If you screw it down and screw it too far, sometimes it makes a connection, but it pushes the 510 pin down as well. So then you go, oh, I'm going to take a vape, and it doesn't come up. So almost like misfires, which I have had a few misfires on this as well. Like I push the switch, it doesn't make a full connection, because you've got to make sure that you push. It makes a connection there. You've got to make sure that you're pushing that button right into the body for it to actually make its connection. So I'm having a look around now for some prices for you. Like I said, I got this quite a while ago, so I think I paid around I think I paid about £40 or £50 for it. Like I said, I believe I got it from M Vapes, but that was a while ago. I know they've discontinued it now. What else have we got? Check this one. So yeah, it's not the first result that's come up. I typed in Tank Crossing Mod UK. The first one that's really come up with a price that's actually selling it, which is in stock, is Easy Lights. So that's easy-lights, lights.co.uk. They've got it in stock for £49.95. It doesn't tell you a lot about the mod. It just says now available at a low cost of £49.95. But other than that, I would recommend it. It's cheap enough if you can find it. Like I said, it's around £40 or £50. If you've got a spare £40 or £50 and you want a wooden box mod, you want it mechanical, it's definitely worth looking into. It's definitely worth getting, because you do get this out of it. You know, you can throw some clouds with it, and if I remember rightly, because it's parallel, you can run it on 118/650. I wouldn't recommend it. Well, I kind of would, depending on how much battery life you want to get. So yeah, you can still run it on 118/650 if that's your thing. Obviously, if you're using a dual parallel box mod, it does double your battery life. So these are 2,500 mAh batteries. I can get a 5,000. It's technically a 5,000 mAh battery. It kind of doubles your amperage as well. Like I said, these are 35 amp batteries. I wouldn't get a full 70 amps out of them. It would kind of maybe 60 amps out of it. Obviously, you can run a low build on it. So yeah, that's what I've got for today, guys. That was the Tank Crossing mod by Cigreen. Obviously, as you can tell with this getup, it is very close to Christmas. I'm recording this on the 22nd of December. I thought I'd get into the Christmas mood. Obviously, this stays on. This just goes on top. So that's what I've got for you for today, guys. Merry Christmas. I'll see you on the next one. And remember, vaping is the way forward. See you later, guys.